We are firm believers that no family is complete without a dog. A house is just not a home without a canine companion. But not all of us want fur on our clothing and furniture. If you're looking for a small dog with equally small amounts of shedding hair, you're in luck. Let's check out some small family dogs that don't shed.
You're watching Animal Facts. Number 10.
Yorkshire Terrier. Playful and affectionate, the Yorkshire Terrier, often called the Yorkie, is a small dog full of personality. These spunky little lap dogs are the 7th most popular dog breed in America, and for good reason. Not the least among those reasons is that Yorkshire Terriers don't shed, and their silky coats are beautiful. That is, if you brush them out daily, which is made easy by their small size. Of course, you could just go with a nice short haircut, like a puppy cut. Don't be fooled by their lapdog reputations. Yorkies have working class roots. These fearless terriers hunted rats at English clothing mills. Today they are just as happy to sit on their human's lap as they are running down a rodent. Yorkies don't shed, so that means they depend on their owners to keep their hair in check. Left unattended, their hair will just keep growing, just like a human's would. In fact, Yorkshire Terrier hair can grow to be 2 feet long. Yeah, the Yorkie can give Rapunzel a run for her money. Needless to say, trips to the groomer will become part of your lifestyle.
Number 9.
Miniature Schnauzer. This list is surprisingly full of small dogs that have roots in ratting. The Miniature Schnauzer is a smart, trainable, and cheerful little former ratting dog that strongly resembles its larger Schnauzer cousins. With an outgoing personality, a portable size, and sporty good looks, you've got an ideal family dog. This friendly and obedient terrier, yes, is a terrier. Unlike the rest of the terrier group, Schnauzers come from Germany instead of the British Isles. It sheds very little, and their adaptable nature makes them at home in the city or the country, as long as their people are involved. To keep your miniature Schnauzer looking its best, make time for weekly brushings and regular grooming.
Number 8.
Scottish Terrier. Their origins may be a bit of a mystery, but we do know that the wee Scotty comes from Scotland, as the name seems to suggest. Yet another rider, this solidly compact dog of vivid personality, the Scottish Terrier is an independent, confident companion of high spirits and dignified, sometimes human-like character. Their wiry, weather-resistant coats shed little, although they do require regular brushing, grooming, and the occasional hand stripping to keep their coats healthy. Scotties are clever and independent dogs that are affectionate with family and good with kids.
Number 7.
Chinese Crested. It's kinda easy to not shed when you're hairless. Chinese Crested dogs come in 2 coat types, hairless and powder puff. Hairless Chinese Cresteds have hair on their heads, tails, and feet, while the powder puff is covered with a coat of fine hair that sheds very minimally. The Chinese Crested breed was created to be a companion. You won't find a better lapdog. They can lie in bed for hours without moving a muscle. They have almost no desire to go out and run around like normal dogs, although they are surprisingly athletic. Chinese Cresteds are intensely social dogs and bond quickly with their family. Once it falls in love with you, you'll have a little stalker on your hands. Hairless dog breeds require extra care and attention when it comes to their skin. Without hair, they need protection from the sun and cold and are more prone to skin irritations.
Number 6.
Bichon Frise. The Bichon Frise is truly a non-shedding small dog breed. This playful and affectionate dog is an ideal family dog breed for those that may have allergy sufferers in their clan. And yes, according to the American Kennel Club, the correct pronunciation is Bichon Frise. It's French. The fluffy white Bichon is a great family dog that is affectionate with almost everyone and good with other dogs and children, even the family cat. They may be non-shedding, but they are not maintenance-free. The Bichon Frise's hair grows continuously, requiring frequent grooming, brushing 2 or 3 times a week, and the occasional bath in order to keep up with the powder puff looks. While there is no such thing as a truly hypoallergenic dog, some breeds come close. Since the Bichon doesn't shed and produces less dander than other dogs, sufferers of allergies might have little to no symptoms in this dog's company.
Number 5.
West Highland White Terrier. Among the most popular of the small terriers, the West Highland White Terrier, or Westie as is often called, sheds very little. Originating in northwestern Scotland as a working dog, this sturdy little dog with the coarse white coat is intelligent, loyal, happy, and highly entertaining. They are curious little dogs with moderate energy levels and an independent streak common among terrier breeds. Alert and active, Westies exhibit all the traits of a plucky and self-reliant ratting terrier. They require no pampering, they will chase after anything that moves, and their independence can make training a challenge. But thanks to their faithfulness and keen intelligence, Westies will train nicely with time and patience and make for a wonderful little family companion. The little dogs have sensitive ears, so some sunscreen is recommended if you plan on spending a lot of time in the sun. Yes, dogs can get sunburned too.
Number 4.
Poodle. When you think small dogs that don't shed, you likely think of the poodle, specifically the toy or miniature poodle. And poodles are indeed non-shedding and hypoallergenic, but it does require regular grooming. Poodles are intelligent and train easily, making the poodle an easy choice for the family new to dog life. The poodle is not a frou-frou dog. It's an elegant athlete that can master anything from sit and stay to advanced agility training. Most pet owners opt to keep the poodle in a shorter trim. Some owners learn to do the clipping and trimming themselves, while others choose to take their dog to a professional dog groomer every 4 to 6 weeks for a bath, grooming, and nail trim. If you don't plan to keep your poodle's hair in a short trim, daily brushing is absolutely required to keep its coat from matting and dreadlocked. On the plus side, they are generally odorless and can sport some really cool hairdos.
Number 3.
Brussels Griffon. If you want a small family dog that doesn't require pampering, the Ewok-looking Brussels Griffon is right up your alley. Both smooth-coated and rough-coated varieties of the Brussels Griffons thrive with regular grooming and are minimal shedders. Their small size means that a daily walk and indoor play is usually enough to satisfy their exercise needs, and this loyal little dog does best with families who are frequently home. A sensitive companion for discerning pet parents, the Brussels Griffon is smart, devoted, and comically self-important. With the Griff, you get a big personality in a 5 to 15 pound package, and with one look into its big human-like eyes, you'll be smitten. But the breed is rare and may be difficult to find, but it may be the only dog on the planet capable of upstaging Jack Nicholson. The smooth-coated BG does shed some, mostly during shedding season for about a week in the spring and fall. The wire-coated Brussels Griffon doesn't shed at all.
Number 2.
Shih Tzu. The Shih Tzu has a long pedigree, the favored house pet of China's Tang Dynasty. The pampered pets led luxurious lives in palaces, enjoying all the creature comforts a dog could want. Their thick coats made them effective radiators, and their owners would use the dogs to keep their beds warm, which is still a good use for them today. Ah, warm little doggy. These little lion dogs come in a variety of colors and patterns, none of them less adorable than the other. Loyal and loving companions, these small dogs are an ideal fit for anyone in need of affection. Their long silky hair is low shedding and looks exceptionally regal when brushed out, befitting their royal ancestry. Shih Tzu were bred to be house pets, and their gentle, trusting nature makes them exceptional companions. Keeping the Shih Tzu coat gorgeous is demanding. Daily brushing and combing is necessary to prevent tangles, as is frequent bathing, as often as once a week. In fact, many Shih Tzu lovers hire a professional groomer to clip those long locks short every month or so. Before we get to number 1, the Terrier group is full of small dog breeds that don't shed or shed minimally. We've already included several, but others include the Wire Fox Terrier, Dandy Dinmont Terrier, Cairn Terrier, Australian Terrier, Border Terrier, Beddington Terrier, Sealyham Terrier, Silky Terrier, and Welsh Terrier.
Number 1.
Maltese. The ancient dog of Malta, the Maltese, has not changed much over the past 28 centuries. It's been sitting in laps since the Bible is a work in progress. That is perhaps in part because their long white coats shed very little, making them an ideal lap dog. Maltese are playful, charming, and adaptable toy companions. This picture of free-flowing elegance, this irresistible Maltese face, with its big dark eyes and black gumdrop nose, can conquer even the hardest of hearts. With the family, the dog of Malta is playful, gentle, and charming. Sporting a thick coat of hair instead of fur, these little dogs don't shed. Instead, they need occasional haircuts to keep their mops in check. Their white tufts are hypoallergenic, making them great for families with allergies. Their coats do require regular brushing to prevent mats from forming, and an occasional bath removes any unwanted dirt and debris from their long silky hair. Just remember, just because your dog doesn't shed, that they are low maintenance. Most dogs need brushing, and don't forget those nails and teeth. So, which of these breeds fits your lifestyle? Tell us about your family pet in the comments. Hey, I'm glad you joined us. I put out new videos every week. Here are a few more that you'll probably like. If you're a subscriber, thank you. If not, go ahead. It won't bite. No, you're a good little subscribe button, aren't you? Who's Daddy's little favorite subscribe button? And as always, catch you next time.